Good morning. Not the accommodation where I stayed. I'm out already. I did something possibly silly, but I decided to stop now and continue on foot. As you can see, my tires are not really meant for the road conditions here. And I came up that, which, to use Hippodrone's words, was quite slimy. I was sideways good part of the climb, so that's why I decided not to continue there. I mean, it looks flatter for a bit, but I doubt it will be the whole way. So you can see the road conditions. Off-roaders have been here with somewhat better tires. Actually, that's why I started riding up here. I saw that there's no sign forbidding it, and that you know, there were other tracks ahead of me, but there the ground was far more solid, so I didn't see what kind of tires. Though a street tire has been up here too, but still. Oh, I think that's my track. You can see a little bit of the tire pattern, so. And there was sideways again, and there, and there, and there, and there. So yes, what better way to reward yourself for stupidity than to do a little hike. So the idea was to go and see a waterfall, and with the progress I've been making, I don't think I can make it back before dark if I go all the way down there. So you might barely be able to see the waterfall there, and it goes all the way down. It's really far down. Google directed me back there. Oh yeah, there are horses here. I think that's their herd leader, but he was peaceful. Google guided me there, so I walked. Well, I can't even show you where the bike is. That's a few kilometers back. But I was there, and I saw that there's no way down from that. I could go down from this side, but if you look at how far the waterfall is and how steep, well, maybe you can't see here how steep it is, but that there will give you a rough idea. And I need to get back up on it too, so I'm slowly being surrounded. So I figure I will just find a good spot on this side to make a picture of the waterfall. From here you will probably get a little bit better idea how far down I would need to walk. To get close to it. So whoever did the pictures online of this waterfall really deserves my respect, because that's a good day's trip at least. But I saw it. I saw some great views, and I think it's time to head back to the bike. It's like 10:30 or 11:15 already, which means I've been here for way over 2 hours, and I have been pretty much on the level ground compared to what's down there. So it will take me, I think, almost 2 hours to get back to the bike, and then I'll drive a little bit forward and probably try to find a place to have brunch, and yes, slowly move towards west again. And there are 2 things I still want to see before I leave Romania, so stay tuned. Stopped for a little snack or brunch. Had Mici, sorry, which is local food of meat. I've been recommended to try them, but everywhere I asked, they did not happen to have them in the menu. But this place did. So I got to try them, and they are delicious. Over here they served it with some sweets, not sweets, but sweet, what is it, mustard? Sweet mustard, yes. Could have been a bit stronger for my taste, but that's fine. The meat itself was also a little bit spicy, so it was really good. Definitely recommend to try it. When I was riding here, I didn't have my cameras on, but in one of the villages I managed to pick up a Playmate for a bit. Local biker. He had some kind of an emblem on his back too. I'm not sure if that's MC or a Riders Club or something. It was one piece patch, but he was like, I think he was riding a Vulcan, it seemed to me, older kind, 750. I think it looked like something that I once considered as my first bike. So that's how I recognized it, and it was nice, and he was playful, and we were roaming around the village, and then on the road, and then it got boring because he was so slow on the twisties. But soon the stop came, and I had my blood sugar increasement, so I'm much more relaxed now, and I don't care if there's someone slow in front of me. Onwards to the last couple of sightseeings in Romania. I might actually make it out of Romania today or tomorrow morning, depending of how long I will spend at the sightseeing. In any case, I will get close to Hungarian border, even if I don't cross it yet. Seems that the train stop is right at the intersection. I love how they just leave with doors open. No one minds. We are now arriving to one of the sightseeing spots. Google said that this is the tallest wooden church in the world, even, not just Romania. Sapanta Peri Monastery is the home for the tallest church. Because it's an active monastery, there's no access to any of the buildings. It's a nunnery, I believe, and of course they don't want me in there. I like the details. Everything is decorated. Windows, staircases, even walls. And this is the parking lot gate. Really nice craftsmanship. But then it was time to go across the highway to the other side of the village. We were allowed into the church there, and it had a lot of art to admire. Again, so many details, even in the chairs. The craftsmanship is just amazing. And the church building itself, even from the outside, offered a lot to see. And it is located in an interesting place called the Happy Cemetery, which fits very nicely with the design of the church. And as you can see, the tombstones here are not very traditional. Instead, they offer pictures of the people's lives and are in relatively happy tones. So this is it for the trip of Romania. That was the last day in Romania, and I might put together a little something of the return trip, but because most of the route was the same as when going to Romania, there wasn't really much to film on the way back. I hope you enjoyed this little series, and stay tuned for other series. I will travel more when I get the chance.